about happiness. Listen, if you unhappy in your life, man, it's up to you to do something about that shit to fix that. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I'm talking about this topic because it's something that somebody that's close to me going through, and this person's one of them people that you can't tell shit. You can't tell them shit. They think they know everything. When you try to speak to them, they got all the answers. But it's like, if you got all the fucking answers, then why are you in the position that you're in? So hopefully this individual sees this video and fucking watches it and learns something. Number one, if you're unhappy in your life, and I am at work as y'all can see, if you unhappy in your life, right, there is nothing, no one, or anything that can change that but you. No one has control over you but you. Okay? So, hypothetically, if you're in a fucking relationship and you have children and you're unhappy in the relationship, but you're sticking it out because you want to give your children a two-parent home, you're not hurting nobody but yourself. What's up, James? You're not hurting nobody but yourself. At the end of the day, you're still a human being and you still deserve happiness. There is no way possible I'm going to sit in a relationship being miserable for the sake of my kids. Why? Because at the end of the day, I have life still. My children have their life. You do not need to be with the other individual to be a good parent. You can still be a good fucking parent and not be with the other party. Yes, everybody will want to give their kids a two-parent home. It's the rightful thing to do. It's the decent thing to do. I come from a two-parent home. My parents are still together. But yet, at the same time, it's sad. It's sad when you see someone in a relationship that they don't want to be in. That's when next thing you know, the person starts cheating, starts seeking happiness elsewhere. And guess what? You ain't gonna do nothing but hurt the situation more by going that route, cheating and shit, sneaking around, all that. Cause what you gonna end up doing? You're gonna end up hurting your fucking kids by doing that because they gonna look at you like you broke the family up. But yet and still, you didn't have the integrity to just go to your folks and tell them that you're unhappy and this shit ain't working. Listen, man, if you unhappy in life, get the fuck up and fix that shit. Fix it for yourself. Find and seek happiness. Everybody deserves happiness. And if the person you with is not making you happy, don't string them along. Just leave them where the fuck they at. Let them know that this ain't working and go find your happiness, man. But don't use your kids as an excuse on why you sticking around and be unhappy because you're not giving them a healthy household being like that. You're going to continue to argue and fight with your mate in front of your kids? Yeah, I've been through a lot of shit, man. A lot of stuff. But this is the thing. I found my happiness. And how I found my happiness is because I had to get me right first. I had to get me right. I had to get a lot of toxic people out of my life, a lot of influences out of my life, and I had to focus on me. It's okay to be selfish sometimes. It is. It's okay to be selfish sometimes. There's nothing wrong with that. Hold on, y'all. I'm walking past some of my coworkers. What's up, y'all? Chilling. It's okay to be selfish at times, man. It is. Especially when it's about your happiness. Definitely. You know? But sticking around and dealing with some bullshit and then use your kids as your reason, that shit ain't cool. Hold on, y'all.
I left you another leftover pizza.
Oh, I appreciate that, man. That shit was good yesterday. All right, so I just got back to my office. But yeah, so where was I? But yeah, man, you can't do that kind of shit, man. You can't. It's not cool. It's not fair. It's not. You know. And another thing, man, for the people out there, for the know-it-alls, y'all ain't gonna get nowhere in life thinking y'all know every fucking thing. Everybody can learn from somebody. You can learn from a fucking baby. You understand? No one is exempt. No one is exempt, man. You know, sometimes people need to listen because other people have experienced things. And if somebody is taking a time out of their day to try to talk to you, to give you some advice, give you some game, whatever word you want to use, you should listen because that person is trying to give you motivation to get yourself right. You know, this individual, I'm talking to him, I'm telling him everything he needs to know, how to conduct shit, how to go about it, blah, blah, blah. Matter of fact, I'll tell you what it is, but I'm not going to tell you who it is. All right, pretty much. The person is in a relationship with a good person, with a good person, has kids by this person. But once upon a time, this person started dealing, not even dealing, this person has a friend, a female friend, and she really was just a friend. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't nothing going on, none of that shit. And these two friends have been there for each other in some of the most trying times. And y'all know, whenever you with somebody that's a friend of yours, how you think some relationships start? How you think sometimes best friends end up being together? When you with somebody and they, you know, every time you're going through something, you turn around, that person is there. That person is there to help you. That person got your back. That person gives you advice. That person, you know, when it's trouble, that person come. Eventually, you start to grow feelings for that person because you're around that person all the time and that person always got your back. You start to grow feelings for that individual. And that's what happened. And they end up falling in love with each other. It is what it is. Okay, so the person's lady had found out about that. Found out about it, and once she found out about it, for the last couple years, it's been held within their relationship because, of course, his lady doesn't trust him no more. So anytime she feels some type of way, or anytime she think about what happened, you know, she causes a rift within their relationship. Now, this other person, you know, this person has been dealing with this shit all this time, you know, has been, you know, trying to reassure this individual that he's not doing nothing, not cheating, not none of that. But where he's going wrong at is he still communicates with the other girl. And I keep telling him, you're not making your situation no fucking better. You have to cut that other individual off completely because now your woman doesn't trust you, and you damn sure can't communicate with the girl that you cheated on your lady with and think your lady is not going to think you up to something. You did that to yourself. So if you want happiness within your household, you have to fucking stop communicating with that person that's a friend. And sometimes you put in that position where you got to make a choice. You got to choose between your fucking love, your wife, girlfriend, whatever, and somebody you've been friends with all your life in order to store happiness in your household. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't mean it's right because here it is, you're actually ending a friendship, a lifetime bond for somebody who may not be in your life for the rest of your life. But that's a choice that you got to make within yourself. But this individual is still trying to juggle the two, still trying to be in a relationship here but at the same time still trying to remain friends here. It's never gonna fucking work. It's not. Because the longer you stay friends with that person, your lady is gonna think you up to some shit. And there's nothing you're gonna be able to tell her to fucking make her think any different. So if you wanna find happiness within your house, you gotta cut that friend off. Or if you feel like your friend is more important, then stop stringing your lady along and just tell her, look, I'm not fucking stop being friends with my friend because you don't trust me or your insecurities, which you gave her the insecurities, and let her go. But you can't keep complaining about how your chick keep taking you through all this shit. How your chick keep taking you through all this shit and she keep going through my phone and she keep doing it. 'Cause you did that to your fucking self. You did that to yourself. What you expect? And you still in communication with the fucking person? What the fuck do you expect? And then you can't tell somebody to get over something. You like that's another thing. You can't fucking tell somebody to get over something. How the fuck you gonna tell somebody what to do with their feelings and how they feel when you the one that did the dirty shit? It doesn't matter if the person fucking puts you through it the next 10, 20 years. You did that. You got to deal with that. If you want to still be with that person. I'm sorry, I've been through some fucked up relationships. I believe we all have. You know, some of them I didn't want to end. Some of them I couldn't wait till it fucking ended. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know, experience helps with growth. And I fucking love the fact that I went through the things I went through because it showed me growth. Now I know how to deal with certain shit. And I'm at the age now, like, my next relationship is my final relationship. I'm not one of them niggas out here that deal with a bunch of chicks. I don't want to deal with a bunch of chicks, a bunch of personalities, all that shit. I want God to put the right one in my life, and that's all I want. I'm cool. Because ain't no fun in hurting somebody's feelings. You know, I done hurt people's feelings and shit like that, and it ain't cool. Especially when, you know, you get caught up in you know, like my situation, both of the girls try to set me up. But you know, I was on point and I knew something wasn't right. But pretty much, one tried to call me over to the crib, and the other one was there. And when you see how hurt the individual is, it kind of fuck you up. But at the same time, it's so funny because the person that I so called was hurting, she was doing her anyway. And the crazy part is she think I don't know, but she was doing her. But that's what people will do. People will try to make you look like the bad guy, and they be doing some dirty shit too. But this ain't about that. This is the bottom line of what I'm saying is, man, look, nobody in this world can make you happy but you. Nobody. Nobody can make you happy but you. I know that's wrong. People can make you happy, but nobody has control over your happiness but you. You know what I'm saying? So, if you're in a situation with somebody that you unhappy, stop wasting your fucking time and stop wasting theirs. Let them go. It doesn't matter how long, how much time you got in with them. None of that. None of that shit matters. Stop wasting each other's time and go find your happiness. Cause we all deserve to be happy in life. You know what I'm saying? And I know me. I'm not dealing with somebody that I'm unhappy with. I'm not putting myself through that no more. I don't give a fuck how much money they got. I don't care how good they look. I don't give a fuck how fat the bitch ass is. Excuse my language. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. You hear me? I'm dealing with somebody that I wake up smiling cause they next to me. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I want. You know, and I've had that a few times, and I fucked it up every time. You hear me? But I was young, stupid, young nigga doing young nigga shit. But at the age I am now, bro, I ain't doing none of that. And I ain't playing with nobody's feelings or none of that shit no more. You feel me? But to all the ones who've been on this channel with me, yeah, we've been through some things on this channel. Y'all done watch me go to jail. Y'all done watch me stress. Y'all done watch my brother pass away. Y'all done watch me get out of jail. Y'all done watch me struggle with addiction. Y'all watch my growth. Y'all literally watch my growth, and I wasn't scared to put it out there. You feel me? Because this right here, what I do when I talk to y'all, this is my therapy. I don't hold shit in. I get it off my chest. And honestly, the best thing to do is to talk to a stranger. Why? Because a stranger can't judge you. A stranger can't go tell your business. A stranger can't use your shit against you as a weapon. And when you talk to a stranger, you never know what they've been through or what they can, how they can help you with what you went through. You know what I'm saying? So I want to thank all y'all, man, because y'all been here through all my trials and tribulations. You know what I'm saying? And now look at me. I just got hired at the post office the other day. I still got this job. I'm keeping both jobs. I'm happy. I'm drug free. I'm stress free. I don't have no fucking worries. Like I told y'all, I only got one issue in my life that I need to take care of with one individual, and I'll be 100% complete. You know what I'm saying? And it's no better feeling waking up in the morning stress and problem free. I'm fucking happy. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. This is the happiest I've ever been in my life. This moment right here. This very moment that y'all see me, because this is live, so this is in real time. This is the happiest I ever been. Just because I ain't smiling, that don't mean shit. I'm happy with my life. You feel me? I don't have no fucking problems whatsoever. All of the fucking poison and toxic folks are out of my life. Everybody that's in my life is positive, good people. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no drama, no nothing. You feel me? Definitely. Coach Carter, definitely. I don't have none of that shit going on. And that's the way I'm gonna keep it. Even I done cut day one homies off. You understand? I cut day one homies off. And I don't look back either. I don't even look the fuck back. Why? Because this is my life. And I got to live this life. And if I feel as though this person is not worth being around me or worth being in my presence, or this person is a fucked up influence, or this person ain't trying to make moves in life or do right and shit like that, then I got to leave you where you at. And it ain't no love lost, because when I see you in traffic, I'ma still show love and speak, but I'm not going out my way to deal with you. I'm not calling you. We ain't kicking it. We ain't chilling. We ain't doing none of that. You know what I'm saying? Master in media, you can get to that tight place, bro. You can. You just gotta allow yourself to get to that tight place. And again, like I said, in order to fucking Coach Carter, I probably am preaching to you. God put us in certain places for a reason. God put me on this damn phone to talk to you for a reason. God put you on your phone to listen to me for a reason. So I'm probably am. This is probably directed to you. You probably needed to hear this today. You know what I'm saying? But to the other person that said they wish they can get to that place, you can. You just got to be willing to take the steps to get to that place. And the first thing you need to do is you need to take all the toxic shit out of your life and get it away from you. It doesn't matter if you love them or not. You can love a motherfucker from a distance. You know what I'm saying? Because whose life is more important than yours? Your kid's life is not more important than yours. That's a fact. Because if your life is not more important than your kids, now how the fuck you gonna provide? That's a fact, Simone. If your life ain't more important than your kids, how the fuck you gonna provide for them? How? You know what I'm saying? You have to put yourself first. if you ain't happy with yourself or love yourself, how the fuck you gonna love your kids? You new to the channel, I like experience. Yes, Alfonso, I appreciate that. How you gonna love your kids if you don't love yourself? I mean, how you gonna do for somebody when you can't do for yourself? You have to put you first. You have to remove all the bad energy from around you, all the bad people from around you. You have to remove all that shit from around you. That's the first step. Second step is find some motivation. Find the motivation you need to get where you're trying to go. Thank you, Simone. I appreciate that. Yeah, second step, find the motivation so you can get where you need to go. You know what I mean? Find the energy. Once you find your motivation, that's when you start knocking on doors. Depending on your situation and who you are, a few doors is going to close on you. In my situation, a lot of fucking doors closed on me. Look at me. I'm tatted the fuck up, face tatted all over my face. You know what I mean? Face is all tatted. I got a criminal record, all that shit. But guess what? I kept knocking on fucking doors because I knew eventually one of those doors was going to open and somebody was going to let me in. And when they let me in, I proved that I was worthy of being in that fucking door. You understand that? So that's what you got to do. You got to prove that you're worthy of being in that door once that door open. And then once that door is open and you prove that you're worthy, what you do is you start meeting different people. You start meeting different people that's in the same lane that you're in. Like, for example, prior to me working and shit, all my friends was like street niggas, killers, drug dealers, shit like that. Once I start working, man, I cut all that shit off. Now all my friends are 9 to 5, doing great. They got the same shit that the niggas in the street got, but they got it the right way. And nothing feels more better than when you earn something. Like, money feel better when you earn it. You respect that shit more when you earn it. Like, when I was getting street money, bro, I was blowing that shit. Blowing it to try and impress a bitch that don't give a fuck about me. Well, bitches. And I'm only saying bitches because normally the women that's in the street, they are bitches. We ain't talking about women. We talking about bitches. It's a difference. So all the females that's on here, don't think I'm being disrespectful because I'm not. But what I did was,
I'm out.
you out?
Yeah.
All the rest of them left?
Yeah, everybody's gone.
Oh, so no 7 o'clock?
Nope, not today. Not today, man. I really didn't want to stay till 7.
Yeah, I bet you don't. Shit. Well, get home safe, man.
Yeah.
Everything.
Tom said there was a big fat raccoon out by the gate when he just left.
Oh man, I seen all kinds of shit out here, man.
Yeah,
Fucking.
daytime, usually don't see raccoons.
Yeah, then he must fucking got rabies then.
Nah, not all. I told him, I said, like, sometimes, especially when it's cold,
Yeah,
they come out during the day because it's warm, and they
Yeah,
come out
that's
and
true.
They try to stay warm at night.
it's very true.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't fuck with them, though.
yeah, I wouldn't either. All right, man, get home safe. But yeah, where was I? You just fucked my whole train of thought up. But yeah, so all the people I start being around or whatever, they like they work they in higher places. So what it does to you is while you in these places, it makes you want to climb the ladder to where they at. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, like I know a couple black COOs and CEOs, and right now I'm starting at the bottom. But seeing this individual at the top and this person is my friend, it makes me want to climb that fucking ladder to get where he at. Because, when you go out with all these people, you don't want to be the eyeball in the circle. You want to be where they at. You know what I'm saying? And they're a bunch of positive people. It's a bunch of positive people. So you ain't got to worry about no dumb shit, nobody fucking fighting. They like, I give you a prime example. I'm going to give you an example of some shit. This is like the best example I can give you of who I am now and what I used to be. I used to be that nigga, and I know all y'all know this type of nigga. I used to be that nigga that would say, I ain't going in there unless I could get my gun in there. Like, I ain't going in this bar unless I can get my gun in that bar. I ain't going in there unless I get my gun in. But the more you fucking get smarter, you'll say, Why the fuck do I want to go in there if I got to take a gun in there? Do that make sense? Why the fuck would you want to go in there if you feel like you got to take a gun in there? You shouldn't even be in there. You know what I'm saying? So, I just want to give y'all some game. I wanted to say those few things that I said. Hopefully, the individual that I'm talking about sees this video and understands that, like I only talk to you because I care about you, man, and you like real close to me. But you fucking up your happiness, bro. And I love you, man. I really do love you, and I love you to the point that I want to see you happy, bro. And a real friend is your critic. A real friend will be your critic. Will tell you the truth. I'm one of those friends. I'm gonna tell you the truth. You know, I'm not gonna fucking lie to you just so you could feel happy. Nah, nigga, I'm not doing that. I'm not telling you what you want to hear. I'm 29. I feel like I wasted my life with the street. You did waste your life with the streets, bro. And I'm gonna keep it a beam. You did. The streets lied to us. The streets is a fucking lie, bro. The streets lied to us. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing out there. Ain't shit out there in the streets, bro. Bunch of fucking lies. Bunch of slimy, shisty niggas. You know what I mean? Slimy, shisty bitches. Streets ain't nothing but a lie, bro. And all we did was did the shit we did to impress motherfuckers who didn't give a fuck about us. They just wanted something from us. You understand that? Like, we spending hella money to get fly to attract a bitch. Then when we attract the bitch don't give a fuck about you. She just want to see what she can get out of you, nigga. Cause you look like money. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Some people can't handle the truth. And this individual that I'm talking about, definitely one of them kind of people. Every time you tell them the truth about themselves, start to get hostile, raise the voice, all the nonverbals. Like, and I had to tell him, listen, and it's exactly my words. I say, hey, yo, listen, number one, facts. I telling him, like, number one, before this conversation go forward, lower your fucking voice talking to me. Don't raise your voice at me. Not your kid, not none of that. You know what I mean? I'm this to you. Lower your voice. Number two, bro, while I'm talking, give me that much respect to not talk while I'm talking. Because if you're talking while I'm talking, that means you ain't listening. So while you spoke, I kept my mouth closed. I didn't cut you off. Even if I didn't agree with what you said, I didn't fucking say nothing. I kept it in my mental Rolodex until you was finished. So give me the same respect. What's up? See you in the valley. What's up? Give me the same amount of respect while I'm talking. Listen, I'ma listen. You should listen. So, but yeah, this individual don't listen, think he know it all, think he got all the answers. And I say this all the time. Hey Rose, hey Rose? Rose is a day one. What's up, Rose? Um, this person do not listen, but I really care, so I tell them the truth. And like I said, if somebody's really a friend of yours, then your friend's gonna be your biggest critic. They're gonna tell you the truth. I'm not telling you what you want to hear. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Sheena, what's going on? I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm not gonna tell you what you want to hear. You know what I'm saying? And I have to tell them the truth. Like I said, it don't matter if you like what I'm saying. Just respect what I'm saying because I'm actually taking the time out of my day to tell you where you're going wrong. Because guess what? The person on the outside looking always sees more than the person that's on the inside looking out. You know what I mean? Like, there's things and there's things and flaws about myself that I don't see because it's me. And this is my life.